Hello, everyone. Well, once again, I am with you. This is Karma from Big Ben, your English Academy in Sant Joan, Despí. On ens pots trobar? Doncs al carrer Baltasar d'Espanya, número 58, i el nostre telèfon és el 93 373 21 13. Vine a Big Ben, truca'ns, estarem encantats d'oferir-te tota la informació que necessitis. I ja ho saps, fa molt poc que acabem de complir 40 anys. Estem supercontents i ho volem celebrar amb tu. Com? Amb un munt de promocions. Jo no sé si ho saps, però si ja ets alumne de Big Ben i vens amb un amic, tot això, sí, si vens amb un amic, tindràs una mensualitat gratuïta i el teu amic tindrà 2 classes gratis. En aquestes 2 classes podrà comprovar si està ben ubicat, referint-nos al grup, quines àrees de la llengua són les que cal remarcar, quines àrees de la llengua són en les que necessita incidir. I, bueno, a part d'aquesta promoció, clar que sí, tenim una altra. Si no ets alumne de Big Ben, però vols venir a Big Ben i ho fas abans de que acabi febrer, doncs, o març, sí, perquè ja estem al mes de març. Si ho fas abans de que acabi març, tindràs 2 classes gratuïtes one-to-one. Què vol dir classes one-to-one? Doncs one-to-one tindràs un tutor només per tu. Aquest tutor estarà 2 classes pendent del teu nivell, pendent de quines són les teves mancances, de quines són les teves debilitats i quins són els teus punts forts. No t'ho perdis. 2 classes one-to-one si vens a matricular-te abans de que acabi març. I bé, els cursos típics que tenim, segur que t'has apuntat a més d'un curs d'anglès. Segur que l'has deixat a mitges perquè tenies aquella sensació que no estaves aprenent, aquella sensació que estaves perdent el temps i els diners. Doncs Big Ben et vol ajudar. Com? Donarem forma a tot allò que ja saps. Segur que hi ha un munt d'informació de la que no ets conscient. Així que només en 3 mesos nosaltres traurem el millor de tu. Sortirà tot allò que ja sabies. 3 mesos i comença a comunicar-te en anglès. No ho deixis, vine a Big Ben, estarem encantats d'informar-te de tots aquests cursos. Okay, and apart from that, today we are going to start with another class. Do you remember last day we were talking about the weather? The weather, quite interesting topic because, nowadays we have serious problems with the weather. We were talking about different words like rainy day, sunny day, foggy, different ways to say that it's raining, but today we are going to talk about a real problem that we have, climate change. So to talk about this topic, we have with us Anabel Jimenez. We are very pleased to having you here, Anabel. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Okay, Anabel Jimenez has just retired from the high school where she was working as a biology teacher for more than 25 years. Am I right?
Yes, okay. More than 30 years.
More than 30 years. Oh, my God. And the latest 13 years, she has been the headmaster of this school. Great responsibility, Anabel.
Yes. But
Yes.
I think I done a great work at this time of my life.
Okay. Yeah. So congratulations for your retirement and even for having this sensation that you have been helping lots of people. Okay, so Anabel, once again, thank you for coming and to be with us to illustrate this topic and answering some real important questions for us.
I'll try to do my best.
Okay, I'm sure of that. First of all, tell us, how do you think English is important to get into the science world?
Yes, I think English is the language of science, there is no doubt. If you want to do something about research or about teaching science in any field of science, you need English because all the scientists in the world speak English and all the papers, all the magazines, all the books are in English. And also, if you want to go to a university, some more universities abroad require English as an important thing to work with them. Then English is when I began to study English when I was a little girl, but when I finished my university studies, I saw that I need English, more English than I knew. And I began to study more English. And
Okay.
and I think that is I like it very much. It's
Okay.
now I am studying English now, today,
Okay,
yes.
so you are still studying English.
Yes, yes. Now I am retired. I come back to my school and I follow my classes of English, yes.
Okay, so Annabelle, thank you for telling us all that sensation, all that the perception that English is important for your life. L'Annabelle ens està dient doncs, que ella considera que per entrar al món de la ciència l'anglès és imprescindible. Us ho diem normalment cada setmana. L'anglès és la llengua global, és la llengua dels negocis, és la llengua de les finances, és la llengua de la política i, sobretot, és la llengua de les ciències. Així que, sense anglès, seria molt difícil tirar endavant uns estudis, una investigació, entrar a la universitat. La major part de la informació la trobarem en anglès. Així que, bueno, Annabelle, thank you for telling us because you are the example that what we are saying every week, it's like that. Okay, very good. So, well, first thing, what's happening? What does climate change mean?
Well, climate change is something that we have to explain with in an easy way. Climate change, climate and weather are not the same thing.
Okay.
The weather is you have said
Yeah,
for
the
a moment,
weather,
that today is a cloudy day or a sunny day. The weather is how you see the sky in every day, in a day.
Okay.
Today is rainy, Monday is rainy, Thursday is sunny, and the climate is the average of temperatures and conditions in a place for a long period of time. We can speak about climate, Mediterranean climate, or Siberian climate, or continental climate. Climate not change every day. Then climate change, that topic that now everybody speaks about, is related to the greenhouse effect.
Okay.
Climate change refers to the things that are happening now that are provoking some problems with our lives, the lives of all the world. I told you that climate change is related to greenhouse effect because if you want to, I explain what is the greenhouse effect.
Because, just saying that before starting the interview, my intention was, but I totally forgot, talking about different expressions and different words that are directly involved in this topic, like greenhouse effect.
Yes.
Okay, tell us.
The greenhouse effect. This is a normal process on the Earth. The greenhouse effect is something good. If there is no present on the Earth, we have a problem because the temperature at night and day will have many oscillations. Then this effect prevents us to these oscillations. Then the greenhouse effect now is a worse thing, is something wrong, because there are so many gases that has accumulate at the atmosphere, gases like carbon dioxide, water vapor, what more? Methane, methanol, that are very powerful because they trap the heat of the sun. Then they warm the earth, and this warming concretes in an increase of temperature.
Okay.
Then this is not a good thing because many phenomena related to the climate change.
Okay.
Then we can have the melt of the ice in the polar regions. We can have flood. We can have storms, many strong storms, and sequeras, droughts. I don't remember exactly the word. Droughts. And this is a problem for the life in the earth,
for living here, for human beings, and even for other living, so plants,
for everybody,
animals.
For any living things on the earth. Yes, plants, animals, human beings, everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think everyone is aware of that? Do you think the administration?
Yes, I think that nowadays people speak a lot about this problem, but I don't know if everybody is enough awareness of the problem. Then I think that we have to conscientiate individually and to do little things to protect our planet. But I think that everybody knows, but this is also an economic problem, and this is the problem. When money is involved in something, then everything is more complicated to resolve, to solution.
To solve the problem.
Okay. Solve.
Well, l'Anabel ens està donant aquí una explicació impressionant. Podries resumir en català o en castellà, com tu prefereixis, què és el green
Sí, l'efecte hivernacle. L'efecte hivernacle és a l'atmosfera. L'atmosfera fa com una mena de manta de la Terra, ¿vale? Llavors, a l'atmosfera hi ha gasos. Llavors, part d'aquests gasos, el CO2, el metà, el vapor d'aigua no, però el metà i el CO2 són gasos que surten, això no ho he dit, que surten com a conseqüència de l'activitat humana, dels cotxes, els avions, les fàbriques, tot això, el cremar combustibles fòssils. Llavors aquest CO2 i aquest metà que surt, per exemple, de les vaques que hi ha moltíssimes vaques. We have 3 cows for one person, 3 cows. 3 cows for every one person. Yes.
Oh my God, that's really amazing.
Amazing. It's amazing. Then, estos gases que se acumulan en la atmósfera atrapan el calor del sol y hacen que la temperatura aumente. Cuanto más CO2, quan més CO2, ara estava parlant castellà, quan més CO2 i més metà, més calor queda atrapada. És com tu quan et poses un abric, l'abric no et dona calor, el que fa és que impedeix que la radiació del teu cos marxi. Doncs això és el mateix.
So interesting, I didn't know
that. Aquesta capa el que fa és impedir que la calor que s'ha acumulat a la Terra de dia perquè el sol ha arribat, surti. Vale? Quan més gasos, més la manta és més gruixuda. Llavors, impedeix que la calor marxi i augmenta la temperatura.
Ostres, it's so interesting. Carme, tu sabies alguna cosa de tot això?
Sí, una miqueta ho sabia, perquè ja fa molts anys, quan jo era petita, ja estudiava al col·le, tot això de l'efecte hivernader, tot això de que tota la gent cada dia fem més pol·lució, més tot, i això se va quedant en l'ambient nostre, no se'n va, i al final se fa una capa gruixudeta, com ens deien com la grassa de les foques, de les morses, aquestes, ens deien quan érem petits.
Les foques que tenen aquesta capa gruixuda que impedeix que tinguin fred.
Correcte, i és el que deien que feia la Terra a lo que és el cel, o sigui, el que nos rodejava.
Vas prendre bona nota de les explicacions,
Totalment.
És molt bona estudiant, la Carme.
Oh, i tant, Carme, ja m'hagués agradat a mi que molts dels meus estudiants se'n recordin després de tot això que has dit.
Pues tenia 8 anys, imagina't, i se me va quedar. I el pitjor de tot és que quan parlaven amb les mestres de tot aquest tema, parlaven de les fàbriques, de tot, i jo sempre continuo. Això jo tenia 8 anys, ara ja tinc 50 llargs.
Ja.
O sigui que ja han passat quasi 50 anys de quan me van parlar d'això a mi. I penso, bueno, però és que no he aturat res. No he aturat res, perquè les guerres, les bombes, tot això, aquestes bombes, aquests nuclis que van trencant la Terra, s'estan trencant, lògicament. La Terra té una, com se diu, una composició que contra més estàs, clar, igual que les mines i tot això...
sí.
Bueno, això no sé si afectaria gaire.
Bueno,
A la
les bombes...
A veure, a la Terra, I think that, speaking English now,
Sí,
in English,
explica.
yeah.
I think that climate change is a problem for human beings and the other species that are in the
other
world,
livings,
but
yeah.
not for the Earth. The Earth will continue on in spite of this climate change.
Okay,
Is the
continue
problem?
with different
Yes,
temperature, I think,
yeah,
different conditions.
Yes, because in the history of the Earth, hi ha hagut períodes amb temperatures diferents.
Okay.
Hi ha molt més CO2 a l'atmosfera.
Yeah.
Vull dir, el problema...
I remember the icy period, and different periods with different temperatures,
Yes.
and
The problem is for us, for the life that we have now.
yes. Okay, the Earth continue with different conditions. Okay, well, let's go ahead. Global warming. What's the meaning of this
Global
expression?
warming is, as I said before, the increase of temperature.
Okay.
Global warming. The
Warming
Earth,
comes from warm, yeah.
the Earth is increased its temperature.
Yeah.
Then the median, the average temperature has increased 1 degree, more or less,
1 degree?
in a century.
In a
1 degree
century.
in the average. Then the problem is that this is increased in a very speed way.
Okay, very fast.
Very fast, okay,
it's
very
increasing
fast, very fast.
Well, that's a real
Then
problem.
is the problem, and this is why now everybody, politicians, administration,
Scientists,
everybody
informing, yeah.
has to do something now because my grandsons, I don't know, I don't have any yet, but perhaps for them the life will not be as
it was for us.
Yes,
Yeah,
as
and
it was
maybe
for us.
it will be complicated. Maybe we will have to adapt, apart from trying to stop this process, but we will have to learn
Yes.
how to adapt to the new conditions. Well, I don't know, but maybe
Yes,
it will be...
a scientist said that if we reduce our waste of energy, if we use renewable energy from solar power or wind power, hydropower,
Yeah.
then these energies are clean and they don't release these gases, greenhouse gases to the atmosphere. Then we should use these energies.
So, do you think one of the key points to, come back or at least stop this process would be using renewable energies?
Yes. This is one of the most important topics.
And one thing, because where I'm from a village, in a little village, in the border between Catalonia and Huesca, and next or very near to this village, it is there is a project with lots of solar panels and wind energy and so on. And I know that people there are not very or don't feel very happy with that, very comfortable with that, because they say that renewable energy, it's okay, because we can stop this process. But on the other hand, there is another impact, the bad sides, the bad impact, the landscape impact, and with animals that are living there, the ecosystem that is there. What do you think about that? Everything, it's okay,
I
or we have
understand
to...
this point of view. It's true, but we have to choose one thing or another.
Okay.
Then it's something that we have to.
There is no middle point?
Perhaps yes, but I don't know. I'm sure it is, but
maybe
but
it's
we,
difficult.
yes, it's difficult, but we have to think about this,
Yeah.
this balance of,
Maybe it's difficult to get the
and
balance
perhaps we have to change our way of life,
of life,
of
our
life.
habits.
Our habits, yes, such as to walk more, not to drive.
Okay. Using
Public transport, ride a bicycle, and this kind of transport that not release these gases to the atmosphere.
Yeah, I think that point is quite important because using public transport, I think, is one of the things that we as individuals could do. But on the other hand, maybe administrations should invest more on public transport because sometimes it's quite difficult. And, well, on the other hand, people try to do things more comfortable. And, well, obviously, if you go with car, maybe it's faster. And we don't think that we are polluting and we are causing some damage at the environment. Do you think administrations are doing any effort?
I'm sure that they can do more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that they have to do more.
More and more.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let's go with another expression that we usually listen to on different mass media, carbon footprint. What does it mean, carbon footprint?
Carbon footprint is a funny expression, a funny, but not a good expression for the meaning.
For the meaning. The meaning is not good.
Yes. It's related to the quantity of gases, greenhouses, that we produce because of our actions.
Okay.
If I drive my car, I burn petrol, and it releases CO2 to the atmosphere. This is not a good thing. If I catch a plane to go to a trip, and the plane releases a very amount of CO2, and this is not a good thing. And many other things. If you compare my carbon footprint and the carbon footprint for a woman living in Africa in a little village, my carbon footprint is bigger and bigger, more bigger. More bigger is not correct.
Much bigger.
It's much bigger.
Much bigger, yeah.
It's much bigger than the woman who lives in Africa.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
this is the meaning of.
Is there anything to do with globalization? Because I mean, when I go to the supermarket and I find some products that are not from here, are from South America or from Asia. Sometimes I think these products have been transported here by some transport means, and these transport means are causing some pollution.
Yeah.
So maybe it could be carbon footprint as well.
Yes,
Consuming products that are not from here.
Yes, this
So-
is a problem.
Okay,
This
do
is
you
an
think it would
important
be
problem.
that maybe our responsibility as individuals would be trying to consume local products?
Yes,
Yeah?
this would be a very good thing to
Okay.
consume local products, but the problem is that not always you can find local products in the supermarket in the market or in.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
Yeah, because
This is
we come from a different culture, and in a culture in which, that's okay, I go to the supermarket, I can find everything, and till now it was a good thing. And when you stop to think about that, you think, okay, maybe this is not the best thing we can do, because the pollution, because of all the
Yes, but I
damage.
think that is, as always, an economic problem. You can find some fruits in the supermarket cheaper, and perhaps they come from Chile, and this is more expensive than the same fruit from here because of many reasons. This is not fair. And,
No,
but
this is-
sometimes
this is
it
not
happens.
fair. Okay,
And
it
then the
happens.
transport of, as you said, release a big amount of gases, and this is a problem.
Well, Anabel ens està explicant una sèrie de coses superinteressants i jo li demanaré que ens faci summarize a little bit in Catalan or Spanish, perquè penso que no ens podem perdre ni una petita paraula del que ens ha explicat, perquè és molt interessant i molt important. Anabel, tell us.
Carbon footprint. Bueno, la petjada de carboni fa referència a la quantitat de CO2 o de quantitat de gasos hivernacle que tu alliberes en les teves accions diàries. Per exemple, si agafes el cotxe, si fas un viatge, si compres una cosa que ve de molt lluny, val? Totes aquestes coses que tu fas. Si gastes molta electricitat a casa teva, si omples la banyera d'aigua, si fas totes aquestes coses, llavors això allibera gasos encara que tu no te n'adonis.
Sí.
Aquesta és la teva petjada de carboni. Jo el que he fet és la comparava amb una dona d'Àfrica que viu en un poblet allà perdut de l'Àfrica, que la dona ha d'anar a carregar aigua allà on sigui, que no té cotxe, que no té gas, que no té res de res, que viu en una cabana i que gasta molt poc. Llavors la seva petjada de carboni és petita, la meva és molt gran.
Sí. Bueno, totes aquestes coses són superinteressants. Gas emissions. When we talk about gas emissions, I think we have already talked about that.
Yes.
No?
Yes. Gas emissions are the things that I explained before, is the emission of CO2, the emission of methane, the emission of the other gases that industries in their process release to the atmosphere.
Yeah. Okay, nowadays we are suffering from a very urgent lack of water everywhere, but I have the sensation, because of the news and information I'm getting, that here in Catalonia, and even some areas from Aragon and so on, the situation is even worse. Do you think is there any special reason that explains this issue, this matter?
Well, I think it's difficult to say only one reason. I'm sure there are more than one reason, several reasons, but perhaps climate change has something to do with this. But it's difficult to say. Nowadays, the weather or the climate, the weather gets crazy. Seasons are not so marked such they are before. And then in Catalonia, that is situated in a place, a special place different from the rest of the peninsula, now we have this situation, perhaps in part due to climate change and other reasons that
Other reasons. Yeah. Some weeks ago, I was watching a program on TV3 about the pig farms in Catalonia. Well, the concentration of this activity, economical activity in Catalonia, and even in the border with Aragon. And, well, the high line was pig farms, a factory of climate change.
Yes.
And, well, was very impact high line. Can you develop? Can you tell us?
Yes, I don't really see that problem. I had to see it.
I strongly recommend you because it was quite interesting.
Yes, but Catalonia is a more important place with pigs industry. Pigs industry, and this is a very contaminated
polluting activity.
Yes, polluting activity, yes. Because you have to feed the pigs, you have to transport the pig, you have to waste a lot of energy to treat this kind of material that are pigs.
Well, for me it was amazing because I thought, oh my God, what are we doing? Because apart from that, we are producing, well, when I say we, I'm referring to Catalonia and some other next areas, we are producing meat or pig meat for all Europe.
Yes,
because
we are one of the first producers of meat. Pig meat.
So it comes to my mind when you were talking some minutes ago about the livestock referring to cows, and there are a lot of cows all over the world. And
no, there are no. I look for this
information.
Yes, and in Catalonia we have about, I think it was in Catalonia, not in Spain, 30 millones. Era in
million.
España.
Yeah.
It was in Spain
Yeah.
because in Spain we have 47 million people and we have 30 million, approximately, more or less, of pigs.
Yeah.
Then a big quantity of pigs.
Yeah, more than we need, obviously.
More than we, as a Catalonian people need or Spanish people need. But we export from to Europe.
Okay, well, one of the questions is how is there any matter in changing our food habits? Because I mean, would be good if we change our habits when we eat. For instance, not eating so much meat, eating more vegetables, and what's happening with the climate change is provoking any change in the crops, in the agriculture.
Yes, agriculture is also a problem because it also releases these gases to atmosphere.
Yeah.
Then to eat vegetables is a very good thing, but it depends the way that farmers grow these crops.
Okay.
And the same with meat. Red meat is not, scientists said that is not very healthy to eat a lot of red meat.
Yeah.
But we have in the world, for every person, five cows. For one person, què he dit abans de les vaques? Tenim per cada 5 vaques, per cada persona tenim 5 vaques, no al revés.
Que per cada persona...
per
persona.
Això, és a dir, hi ha moltes vaques, vale? Perquè mengem molta carn. Llavors, una manera de reduir aquesta emissió a les vaques, què fan? Les vaques fan rots i estiren pets. Llavors, llancen metal a l'atmosfera.
These are emissions.
Gas emissions.
Okay.
Then,
Però n'hi ha una pregunta que vull fer a les dos.
Pues claro, no. Vinga.
Perquè parlem de que els animals, les persones, tots tiren pets, treien gasos i fan l'efecte invernader, d'acord? Però no parlem de que realment els arbres no tenim. Abans tenien, i els arbres són els que feien d'agafar tot el CO2.
That's true.
I ara no n'hi ha arbres, ens l'estem carregant.
No hem parlat de la deforestació, que és un punt molt important.
Molt important, i no trobarem oxigen d'aquí 10 anys, també ho dic.
Sí. Okay, so, Annabel, what's happening with deforestation?
Well,
Tell us.
Deforestation is a problem because agriculture, we want to have vegetables to eat. Then we have to cut trees to have the field to plant our crops.
To grow vegetables and fruits and so on.
Then if we cut the trees, there are no trees, and trees absorb the CO2. And if we have no trees, CO2 release is in the atmosphere. And apart from this, as Karma said, plants and trees generate oxygen to the atmosphere. That is very important because it's the gas that we need to survive. And then deforestation is an important problem. We have to... Another thing that we have to do is to plant trees when we can. If we have a field, a garden, or we have some place to do, it's a good thing to plant trees.
Okay, any opportunity that we have to do it, we have to plant trees. Bé, la Carme ens està explicant diferents problemes que tenim, i un d'ells és la manca d'arbres, i ens està dient que a la mínima oportunitat que tinguem, que tenim un tros de terreny que no l'estem utilitzant, doncs plantem arbres, perquè ells ens estan donant l'oxigen que necessitem i d'altra banda estan absorbint el CO2 que és tan perjudicial per nosaltres.
Totalment.
Exacte.
O sigui que aquesta...
Com va fer a Brasil, que van tallar mig Brasil, i dius, esteu boixos.
Sí,
Si el pulmó de la Terra
del planeta.
són els arbres.
Yes, the truth is that the most important plants, well, not plants, but algues, les algues,
Sí.
que no són plantes en realitat, són les que més fotosíntesi fan. Vale? This is the pulmon of the earth, as you said, but plants, but algas, seaweed, I think, seaweed that are in the ocean are the most important factory of oxygen and absorbing CO2.
Okay.
But evidentment, els arbres són superimportants.
Igual que les algues del mar. Les dues coses són tan importants i no el cuidem. O sigui que aquests fabricants de plàstic, de talar arbres, que deixin de fer aquestes tonteries i fem com ho feien antigament i abans, que amb les matèries que tenim a mà i totes les eines, suposo que no fa falta anar tallant tants arbres, no anar al mar i treure les algues per fer no sé què tonteries quan són necessàries per la nostra vida. I la vida de tots.
Ara s'ha trobat, buscant informació per parlar, vaig veure una cosa que no sabia, i és que han trobat una alga que poden donar a les vaques i que reduce the emission of methane.
Ah, ok.
Les vaques mengen aquesta, és una alga vermella, que la mengen
i treuen els gasos més suaus, no són tan tòxics.
I que la quantitat de gasos que emeten és molt baixa. Vaig pensar, i ara estan estudiant això, per veure què.
So it's a very good option.
Pues, amigues meves, us queden 5 minuts.
Ens queden 5 minuts. Bueno, I don't want to miss the opportunity to ask you.
Ask me.
As a teacher, as an ex-headmaster of a high school, great responsibility, how can the educational system work in favor of changing things and reducing the pollution? Do you think you have as a teacher?
Yes, teachers speak about this in class, but I think that is not enough. I think that politicians have to give money to organize something to educate people, to educate all the people, to conscience, to make people aware the problem of this problem. And I think it's possible, but it is not enough that teachers can do at school, because teachers have to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Nowadays have to do everything.
A lot of things, yeah. I know that this profession, more and more, it's quite complex and complicated, because you have to, more than teach. Apart from that, you have to try to understand, to try to transmit the passion.
This is good. This is a good thing, because if you are, I think that the teacher, to be a successful teacher, first of all, you have to love your students. You have to, your students are the most important for you, and then you have to preocuparte de ellos.
You have to worry
you
about
have
them.
To worry about them.
Or care about them.
Yes, care about them. And then you have to explain them the content of your subject.
Yeah.
But the students notice if you are a real teacher, or if you are there only because at the end of the month you have your salary. And this is I love my profession, my career, my profession, and I think that there are very good teachers, but nowadays they have to do many many
bureaucracy,
papers, many bureaucracy.
Could be a problem?
Yes, because they don't have enough time to do what they have to do.
Yeah.
And they have to lose time doing another type of things that is not really to teach and to worry about the student.
Yeah. This is not the first time I hear that. And I really think that bureaucracy is a real problem, because if you want to teach seriously and you take your job seriously, you need lots of time to prepare classes, to try to transmit your passion. Because when you transmit your passion, I think the student see things different.
Yeah.
They don't think they are at the school learning and memorizing. They think that they are growing up.
Yeah.
And I think this is the key point of teaching. So please, administration, reduce the bureaucracy for teachers. This is not their job, our job. So let teachers teach.
Okay.
And that's all.
Okay, very good.
Okay,
I
so
agree.
Annabel, how minutes we have now?
Bueno, la veritat us he de dir que no s'hem passat de temps,
Ens hem
no passa
passat.
res.
Bueno, ens hem
Però
passat.
estava
No
la
passa
conversa tan bona i estem
Sí.
tan a gust i parlant de coses importants que penso que la ciutadania té el deber de saber el que està parlant la nostra amiga convidada d'avui, que és una biòloga,
Bueno,
que se te la té que escoltar perquè diu coses interessants,
molt interessants.
i enseny, sentido común, com decimos en castellano, a molt de seny,
Common sense.
i això és molt important. I Mari Carme,
Superimportant.
gràcies per portar avui a l'anglès i una biòloga aquí a Ràdio Despí.
Jo estic encantada i encantada de recordar a tothom que l'anglès és l'idioma de la ciència, no et quedis enrere. Vine a Big Ben, truca'ns 93 373 21 13. I Annabel, moltíssimes gràcies.
A
Thank
vosaltres.
you so much to come
Thank
here.
you to you. It's a pleasure for me to be here.
I hope this is not just the only time. I will try to repeat with you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Annabel.
Thank you.